Good morning, day 2, coming to you from Barefoot Falls. As we mentioned yesterday evening, we got about 16 miles in. Yesterday, made camp here. Nobody else was here. We haven't seen a single other person yet this morning. Nathan slept pretty well in his hammock. I'm still having some issues figuring out how to get the hammock set up right. But I'm gonna do something a little different tonight. We've been up since daylight this morning, had breakfast, got the boats loaded, about to set sail. Gonna try to hit another 15 to 20 mile section today. If the weather holds out, it's supposed to storm, who knows. But yeah, we'll update you guys in a little bit. Pretty cool feature. You gotta shoot the needle, son. Yeah, that shit looks kind of scary and it's set on top. Here we go. Well, I guess you could go around. I don't look that bad. Yeah, we could have done it. We'd have been all right.
Yeah, it didn't look so bad once I got past it.
All right, so we made it to the next takeout. This is Kelly Bridge. We're gonna keep going, but this looks very dangerous, and I was worried about this. This bridge and the next bridge have pollards in the middle, and it looks like they're extremely backed up, so we're gonna scout this one. And if we end up having to portage it, we're gonna have to drag our boats all the way up this ramp, across this big field, across the road. And so we're gonna go right now and look and see if we can see if the river's open. And if it's not, we're gonna look and see if we can find a way down the other side of the road over there that we can get these boats through safely. So you see Nathan coming up there. We're scouting the bridge right now. The left side is completely jammed up, super dangerous situation. But the right side over here, all the way riverbank right, is open. So we're gonna be able to send it through that, which is good on us, so we don't have to drag our boats all the way around this place. Just for anybody that's looking in the future, this place that we're at now is, this is Kelly Bridge Road, Kelly Bridge. I'm not really sure if this place has a specific name. I'll look on the sign right over here, but it's privately owned boat ramp. It's private property, and the owners here let you pay a fee and you can park, or they recently, within the last like 2 years, added campsites. So this is a good option for a camp if you're outside of WMA and you don't want to risk camping on like private somewhere. But just be mindful that it is private property. So if you do come here, be sure to pay the money so that we can keep this resource open, and take your trash, because there's all kinds of trash here. And generally we would pick this shit up, but our boats are already so full that we really don't have room for it. We're already going to have to stop at the next park and dump a bunch of trash that we got from the last place we was at. So just be mindful, clean up your shit, pay the money so that we can keep this resource open. Because if this resource gets closed, the next closest one is like 8 miles away, and that's like not a very good day trip. So this don't really have a name. It's just Etowah River Trail at Kelly Bridge, Dawsonville. So there are changing rooms here and a porta potty to use the bathroom. And then again, like I said, they've recently made camp areas that are kind of overgrown right now, but again, it's private property. So anyways, keep the resources clean and we'll be able to use them for a while. Tries to push you right into that. So they're trying to push me right into that log. All right, piece of cake. Okay, so we made it to Eagle Beak Park, and let me show you all the dilemma that we're working with here. So the river is back over there. They've got a nice little boat launch and stuff. We know that the bridge has a river-wide strainer at the pylon, so we have to mandatory portage it. So we thought we would take out at the park and figure out the distance. So way over there, probably half a mile to a mile distance from the park, up this road and around is the bridge, and we're not going to carry our boats that far if we don't have to. I can give you all a little bit better of a idea here on this kiosk map that they've got. So we're here at the lower parking area, and this here is the bridge crossing that we know has strainers blocking the entire river. And so we need to go that another probably mile by river before we get here, but we don't know what's here or what the access is like on the banks to do a portage. So we're kind of going into this blind, but at the same time, you know, we've got 50 pounds of gear plus our boats, and that's a mile hike at least. So we're gonna go in blind, I guess. All right, so we found the bridge and the strainers, and this is where we have to drag our boats up, all of our gear. It's hard to see the bridge from over there, but we did go scout, and we won't have to walk across the road. There's a trail that goes down under the bridge. Some guys down there fishing right now, so just kind of taking our time, don't want to run nobody off. But now we got to drag probably quarter mile and move everything back down to the water. So it's a process. All right, so we finally made the portage over Old Federal Bridge at Eagle Beak. It took us about 40 minutes to drag all the boats up, get all the gear moved over to the underside of the bridge, get everything washed off, load everything back up. But we're back rolling now. I think the next, we've got a couple miles and we'll hit another bridge crossing that may or may not have to have a portage. We'll see when we get there. The river left is blocked all the way across.
There might be a small strip mine there or
Well, looks like we're going to take the right side then. Yeah, it definitely looks like you might could go river left, but look at that fancy stuff. Yeah, so they probably put in at that upper one and float to this one. Let's just hope there ain't something we can't see. Somebody dug them out a fishing spot. Got stairs coming down beside that tree. Huh? Uh-huh. Look. I know. I can't get it to surf. And I've been able to dry out what gear was wet. I have all this charging station going on. This thing's charging up, which is good because it actually decided to take a swim yesterday. But I'll catch you guys at the takeout. As the day draws to a close, we paddle into the sunset with our heads hanging a little lower than before. Neither of us speaking until we reach the bridge for the takeout. I had to come off for a jury summons, and the only hope is I can be excused so I'll be able to return to the river. What does tomorrow hold? Only time will tell.